Listen, I don't know why. Hold on. Okay. You need you need 4,000 watch hours on TikTok. I mean on YouTube. So they sent this checklist to the parents. Make sure your child is up to date on the immunizations. That's the first thing they said before they can come after school. Know your child's bell and bus schedule. Read. Oh, okay. It's readjust. Readjust your child's sleep schedule. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Cause my son, he is definitely on Dracula time. Review the school calendar. Update your contact information. Register for parent family portal according to account. If you don't have it now, they be trying to make you pay for them accounts. Check your child's Chromebook. Shop ahead for school supplies. Okay. I don't know who's in here. Hey, I'm here, friend. I know that's right. Listen, I'm in my little workspace. It was a million degrees today, and then it started raining. When I say a million, I mean a million. It was a million degrees. I did sit in here. I got some bills done, and I scrolled on the internet for a little bit, and I just be thinking. That's it, really. I just be thinking. Because can I just say this, friend? I'm tired. I'm tired as hell. And I don't, I'm tired. Like, I don't be having really, I used to want to chat on the internet and all that other stuff, but now I'm tired. Like, I don't put out all the content that I could possibly put out, and I'm tired, you know? Like, I don't got no more to pour, if that makes sense. I'm out. I'm out of it. That's understandable for real. I'm telling you, I'll be out of it. As soon as I get online, I'll be like, and then you just don't know what you could say or if you could say it. Have you taken a step back? I think that I probably will have to. And then this crazy because I was just thinking this too. As soon as, right, I got banned, then they started all this Dr. Fauci stuff. And my other page had all this Dr. Fauci stuff on there. Had all this Dr. Fauci stuff. So now it's like when you get banned, it's like you never said nothing at all, right? And then I don't want to. I don't know. I'm just tired. It's crazy though. Like social media, the whole thing is just crazy. Cause I be on social media just watching, and everybody's platform cross their platforms. Like I watched Peach McIntyre. I was on the FYP with Peach McIntyre, and they all doing so good. Like Peach, Salty, all the people who kind of started TikTok around the same time, and people who even started after me. I'd be like, how is it? But they like literally found the way to cut every little bit of access. And it just be like, well, what the fuck did I do? I thought I was doing the same shit other motherfuckers was doing. So I don't know. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Cause I be looking at the videos like I said that, and they banned me for it. I'm like, that's all I said. So it kind of drained me. It's disheartening a little bit. But I can be honest, like my business, as far as a small business, it has done well. Like it has done well over the years. It has done well. But I don't know. I just feel like TikTok, it drank the life out of me. Like the life out of me. And we love your product. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just feel like if I wasn't muzzled so much, I would be happy. I would be happy. Like if I could just relax. Like if I get a good night's rest, like you don't even realize there have been like at least 3 times. Like I felt like I had a good live. Everybody was interacting. We was having fun. I go to sleep. I be having the best sleep. I swear I woke up from the best sleep. As soon as I wake up, I open my phone, it's like you was banging. I be like, damn, I wake up from a good rest. It be a good rest. And then it's like you've been banging. I be like, so now that just kind of make my sleep bad. Like, all right, what's gonna be next? Like these niggas have done everything. But the information now is out there. Everybody get to share it. Like I just got banned on TikTok the other day because I had mentioned the football player. Child, the people on the live, they was like, "That's misinformation." I'm like, all this shit fake. It's so fake. It's crazy. I'm moving. I'm glad about that. Yeah, as soon as I put one of them up, that is another thing getting me a strike. And then the last time I got a strike for sharing other people information. Like the reason why my page was banned was not because of no videos that I did. It was because I shared somebody who has videos. The videos had millions of views, and they got me for sharing their videos. I said, "Damn, they just be doing anything to me." I be like, "Yo." So that I think that's why I be so just like. But then, like, this is the only thing that scares the shit out of me. Like, let's say I decide, hmm, let me just go get me a job. I gotta go work like retail. I can't go work in the medical industry. Who gonna hire me? Because I done told the people what the people need to know. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's like I kind of did I put my foot in my mouth, you know? But in the end, I would have came out and told the people anyway. I would have came out and told the people because when I started, I was just like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And then to see how like the real media is, like the real media, it's just sad. The world we live in is so sad. It's so disheartening. It's so disheartening. I don't even like to watch it, friend. I don't. It's like, are y'all cool? Right. The way It's so disheartening. Like this is me genuinely like after watching the television and my phone just cringed out at the people. Like they really, especially black people. Every story is yeah. Like even okay, the last month on the internet, the girl Brie, she died. The people that's her friends and her family broke my heart. Just broke my heart. Like nobody took that shit serious. The young boy, he dressing like her now. He wearing her exact hairdos and weaves, and it's like the clips that they got of her. It's none of them is just like glorifying God at all. That was sad. That was like sad. Then to see like the kids got access to $100,000 and they don't really know what to do with it. Y'all throwing it on the floor and letting strippers dance, and now your mom gotta bury you. Like what? Like what was that for? Not only that, the Nolan Wells situation. You see that on every page. Now I see a lot of things spreading from the Nolan Wells. Okay, they trying to track Nolan Wells' phone. They tried to track that boat that he was on. They tried to track all that stuff. They about to start tracking people. I promise you. I promise you. The only reason why this story is so fucking big is because we need to. They gonna track people. Think about it. They showing where the map was of the boat, of the people, who the people was. Now you won't be able to say, "Oh, the girl name was Katie. Her name was Katie. This. Her name was Katie. That." You ain't gonna be able to do that. We're gonna know exactly who was there, what dots was there, where they was there, where they located. All us tracking, people tracking. You see what I'm saying? Watch what come from that. Then I was watching Roland Martin. Roland Martin, he was like, he want universal income. Black people calling for universal income. Since when? I ain't asked for universal income. Do you realize if the government gotta provide food for everybody, what type of rations we gonna be getting? Do you realize if the bus is free, the bus gonna come when it can? I just be wondering. If the bus is free, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be worse. Like every bus is different in Philly, right? You got the buses where a lot of poor people get on the bus. You can tell they don't get no air. But the bus that go through the section of the city where everybody pay for their bus ride, bus is cold. You enjoying yourself. It's scenic route. You done passed some golf clubs and golf courses and all types of shit. Let it be a bus where everybody hopping on for free. They'll be swapping that bitch out. You'll see a something driver. Hey, the bus route where they be paying, they ain't got that driver's bus over there as soon as you get to the end of your route. To them. Like, yo, it's crazy. Everything free is really not for me. It's really not for me. Mm-mm. It's crazy. Can you imagine what it would be like? If you had to wait for a government issue check, just watching how the government just did, and that's why I always be like, yeah, I wrote this ebook, da, 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 da. Teach yourself how to fix yourself. Because if you got to go to the doctors is being paid to advertise certain medicines to you. You said no, but I don't want to imagine. Listen, the doctor's being paid by Pfizer to tell you about this medicine and that medicine, and this procedure and that procedure, and this blah 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 blah. The doctor don't even give a fuck. This, uh, this is a sad cycle. Like you can't even go in there and trust the doctor. After the doctor hurt you, he could plead the fifth. After the doctor fucked you up, Dr. Fauci just fucked up everybody. This motherfucker sat up there and said, I plead the fifth. This motherfucker was just in charge of HIV too. Do you know how disheartening that is for people who have HIV and the person who been telling them you can't breastfeed your baby, now you can breastfeed your baby. You can't do this, now you can do that. This test means this, now the test don't mean nothing. Sometimes it feels like they are checking symptoms list to give you a certain product, and that's, mind you, all the symptoms be the same: fever, chills, nausea, vomiting, hot, all the same. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That's why I be over it. But that whole thing just scared me because Fauci just came up there and said, I plead the fifth to everything. And nobody was mad. If you take something toxic, if you eat something toxic, at least you could throw it up. If I shoot something under your skin, that's diabolical. That's diabolical. That nigga shot something under people's skin and then said, I plead the fifth. And then tell you go to the provider if you feel these things. And mind you, people was dying. I had got in trouble on this app because I had posted a video of somebody with a magnet on their skin. You couldn't talk about that shit. You couldn't talk about your side effects. You couldn't talk about your fucking side effects. And then this motherfucker gonna come out and say, I plead the fifth. And people lost family members. I know a girl right now raising her nephew because her sister died. That's crazy. She ain't got no sister. Baby ain't got no mom because Dr. Fauci played the fifth. And black people trying to defend him. And people out here defending him. He did a good job. Plies out here defending him. Plies. That's why he out here talking about he got plenty of money. It was this awkward ass video of LL Cool J and Magic Johnson when COVID first started. And then after that, all his videos said Pfizer partner. Magic Johnson made a lot of money, allegedly, being a spokesperson for HIV. So everybody wanted to get on it when COVID happened. TLC was broke, remember? Then they had put HIV in the Don't Go Chasing Waterfall song. Then all of a sudden, when PrEP want to get sold, you ain't see Chili, but you saw T-Boz. Left Eye died when she started talking about natural remedies. My mom to go make me some lunch to get some energy. Yeah, I thought that was weird. It's just like you gotta connect the dots to see the picture. You can't just like let shit happen. You have to connect the dots. And that shit is so sad, yo. It breaks my fucking heart. Like to know them niggas diagnosed me, and if I had to listen to them, I would be dead. I would be fucked up. And who will raise my babies? Who would have raised my daughter? Who would have raised my son? You know how many kids out here my child age, and I feel like I always say, I came back from the dead for you. I was laying there sick one day, right? Sick, couldn't move, lethargic. When I say every time I think about this, it makes me want to cry. I was sick, real bad, couldn't move. And I remember opening up my eyes and seeing my daughter watching Caillou. She was like two, 2.5. And I damn near was dead. I didn't even have my son yet. And not for nothing, I think I had the hunter virus. I thought that I ate some food in my kitchen, like my house wasn't. It was like a rehab, like we was rehabbing the house. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I had got the hunter virus because it like mice or whatever. But whatever the case may be, I was fucked up. And I think about all the kids who are my daughter's age, who when I meet them and I ask, where's your mom? And they be like, my mom is dead. That's why I do this shit. Because my daughter best friend don't got no mom or no dad. And I remember laying there and on the bed about to die. So my story different from a motherfucker who sat up there and was like, oh, I had erectile dysfunction and after 30 days my shit came back. We're not the same. I went through, I took the medicine, felt what the side effects was like, seen all the shit that was happening for my body, made a conscious decision not to fuck with that shit and to look and to search and to look and to search. And do you know I worked my ass to the bone? I worked at Aetna. And when I got off of work, the other motherfuckers was going to go party. I was buying herbs at the herb store, trying little concoctions. So all the stuff that I came out and was showing people, that shit that I tried in my own motherfucking kitchen on myself. I looked at shit. I remember one time making black seed tea, right? I made black seed and honey, but then I had didn't like the flavor, so I had put some water in the container and I drank it. But then I had set the container on top of the refrigerator because I'm tall, right? And I had walked away. Like 2 or 3 days later, I came back and there was some mold in there. And that's when I realized, oh, honey don't mold if you don't add nothing. So it wasn't me going to read or seeing a Dr. Sadie video. Or, no, it was me actually doing little shit and saying, okay, this does this. But if I sit this on the counter, it won't do this. Now everybody know that honey won't mold because it was found in them Egyptian tombs. But when I realized like, oh, if you do certain stuff to it, that makes it mold, that makes it perishable. Or the little things that I found out along the way that I was explaining to people, like the propolis. I remember, like, I don't have no side teeth, like this one going, and I got one right here. And I remember when I dropped some propolis in my tooth, and the tooth pain stopped. Then I came and told the internet, like, yeah, this is what I've been doing to stop my tooth pain. Everybody else was talking about clothes. And I went viral, right, for that. And the video just kept going and going and going, and it went viral for years. It went viral, and people would take the information and go to like Facebook and shit like that, and just repackage it, reword it, and then they will be getting paid. But I would never be getting paid for none of the videos because one, all the videos that I was doing was 59 seconds. All the videos that I was doing was 59 seconds, so I never 1 second was stopping me from the creator fund or whatever. Like it just seemed like I don't know. It just seemed like I don't know. Then when I had came out, I was talking about pollen. So I did the video about pollen. Now this the crazy shit. When I found out about pollen, I used to have allergies real bad. Like when I say all this part of my face would be raw, like because my allergies would be that bad. Like I used to have to call out of work, like I can't come my eyes shut because I lived in North Carolina. So one day I just was so tired of it. Like I was so tired of it that I had this little beetle. That was my first car. It was a beetle, and it was damn near green. That's how much pollen had coated the car. And I said, like literally, I was talking to God. I was like, Lord, I'm tired of this. If you want to take me now. And I wiped my hand across my car, got the pollen off, and I licked it. And I never had motherfucking allergies no more. So when I came out and I said, if you eat it, I learned that from somebody right experience. So that's why I don't be like, oh, I'm a herbalist. Da, 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 da. No, I'm just a motherfucker who like herbs. Like they have practical uses for everyday life. Like everyday shit is what's plaguing us. We going to the doctor. We're on Claritin. I remember being a young girl taking Claritin. Dry as shit, mouth dry as shit. Can't sleep at night. Everything just snoring. Like what the fuck is this shit doing to me? And until I was like early 20s, I didn't even have my first kid yet that I got upset about that. I was working at Davis Bridal and I was calling out of work. They was gonna fire my ass. And I was like, look, I gotta take off today. I'm sorry, I can't sell y'all dresses. I could barely see. But now dust don't bother me, cat, pollen, nothing. It don't bother me. So the things that I be telling people is from experience. It's not like I had sat on YouTube and watched a bunch of Mullen videos. I don't even like to watch the videos that the other people like be doing because like I feel like if a motherfucker is telling you to use parsley as a herb, right? How are you going to tell somebody to use it then? Are you telling them to put it into a broth? Because you telling them just to eat parsley is ludicrous. People, when I had started on TikTok, it was a dude. He would have like a bag of herbs. He like these all the herbs I do, dry herbs. He just eating them dry. Just a cup of this, a spoon of this, a spoon of this, a spoon of this. I'm like, he about to kill y'all. When I first came out, people used to think I had a nasty attitude because I'm like, he about to kill y'all. He not even telling you how to use it right. I'm like, on the bag is CT. Like this is a container that I keep some of the blends in, right? If you notice, when I first started telling people about the herbs, I'm like, you need to keep them in dark containers. This is not see-through. This is not see-through. This one is, but the herb is dark. This one is, but the herb is dark. You see what I'm saying? Like I was telling people practical shit. Practical shit. I don't know. And then I did take a herb class. My aunt had brought me like a herb class. One of my aunts, she's not even my real aunt, but she real to me in the spirit. But when I like told her, I was into the herbal medicine and stuff, she had brought one of them little classes off Groupon, and I took the class. But then when it came to the end, I didn't get the certificate. So I was like, "Well, Spirit, why you don't want me to get the certificate?" He was just like, "I just don't want you to get it because if you set a standard, everybody else won't feel like they need to do that same thing." So let's say if I come and say I'm a certified herbalist, and then all the people who are selling herbs start saying, I'm a certified herbalist. You know how hard it'd be to find parsley? That's why I be doing that shit. I be doing it so it don't lock other people up, lock them out of certain shit. Like, I don't want them to tell you you can't buy gel capsules for yourself so that you could put stuff that's powdered that don't really make good teas. Like, this is propolis. I don't think it would make a good tea. You know what I'm saying? That's why I come in tincture form or powder form or paste form. Does that make sense? Like, certain things is meant for seasoning, like broth, hearty, savory. Certain things is made so it could be sweet and delicious. And I just feel like people don't be using stuff the way God intended on it, if that makes sense. People just be coming up with stuff. But it already is uses. And then the Bible will be putting the uses of how you're supposed to use certain stuff anyway. And that's another place where I get a lot of stuff. And I feel like, and that's another reason why, like, people don't be wanting to acknowledge the things that we be talking about because then you would have to acknowledge God. Then you would have to say, oh, these herbs came from God. Then you would have to say it was God making provision. Then you would have to say that He's real. It's a beautiful thing when you start looking into herbs. I'm telling you. And what's the difference between your auntie who can cook and your auntie who can't? She know what she doing in the kitchen with the herbs. Your auntie in the kitchen, she know to use cinnamon in the oatmeal so the kids eat it. She know to use nutmeg in the oatmeal so the kids eat it. She know to use it in the cornmeal or the oatmeal or the cream of wheat instead of it just tasting like cream of wheat with butter. Instead of the cookies just being sugar cookies, now they streusel, snickerdoodles. You see what I'm saying? Thank God for the person who seen the cocoa plant, the cocoa plant, and turned it, dried it out, and did whatever they did, roasted it and turned it into chocolate. Should we call them a herbalist or a culinary perfecter? Does that make sense? It's like everybody, it's like the medical world. Yeah, you go to the doctor, your doctor's supposed to be able to look at your body. But now your problem is a little bit above his head, so he sent you to the nephrologist. The nephrologist is nothing but an endocrinologist. They all is the same. It's blood. Hematologist, blood. All these blood doctors. Immunologist, blood. Why the fuck you got it, all these different doctors when they all supposed to be doing the same thing? It's either you have an infection or you don't have an infection or you have high cholesterol. It's not you go to all these different doctors. The doctor's putting you on a machine. The machine just breathing and beeping. Every single one of them, except for the X-ray machines. Every single one of the machines is breathing, beeping, or shocking your ass with electricity. Am I lying? You go in there and pay all that money to have some shit breathe and beep in your face. Might as well drink some tea. And you know what? This is another thing that I think, which could be me complaining, but thank you for listening to me. Gypsy Rose friend, Gypsy Rose did a number. She did a 1-2 on the community because she was able to raise a lot of money while she was advertising these treatments to people or whatever. So the whole time we come out and find out she was faking, her mom was faking, all that stuff was fake. But she raised a lot of money. So instead of motherfuckers wanting to get better, they want to crowd fund. You can't crowd fund for your business. But go say your ass is dying. Everybody want to give you $10. Go say we gonna raise money for Lucas's lemonade. If Lucas was drinking that lemonade, Lucas' ass wouldn't have died. If Lucas really was drinking real lemonade, not the country time fake shit, do you think Lucas would die? We gonna sell lemonade for a kid that should have been drinking that shit. Did Lucas die from the? If Lucas had unlimited lemonade, how the fuck Lucas died? He died from them damn treatments. I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. My bad. I just I renamed the child. I know it's not Lucas. It's Alex. But still, if Alex was drinking the lemonade, you think Alex would have really died? If Alex mama could read a blood test, do you think Alex would have really died? That's all I'm saying. If you got questions, if I can ask you any questions and you say no, he love you. He love you. More treatments for you. I know you know what you're doing, Doc. Cash cow. Shit, they even tell you when you want a job interview. If they ask you, do you have any more questions? Come up with one. Make up a question. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me go find something to eat, and then I'm gonna come back. Best friend, you my internet bestie on YouTube. My internet bestie. All right, I'll be back in a little bit, and then we could talk about this some more. But that's all food for thought because them people was crazy. Grandma. See y'all later. Okay, cool. I'm about to go work anyway. Okay.